Hi Scorpio, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot readings from the heart. So we're going to do your week ahead reading. Wanted to get them up on the weekend so they're fresh and they're ready for you to view for the week ahead. So this is from the 11th, which is Monday, the 11th of March, through to the 17th, which I think is next Sunday. So the 11th to the 17th of March week ahead reading. And I really wanted to kind of do these readings more in kind of, I guess, the kind of guidance advice tone, if that makes any sense. If predictive stuff comes up, it comes up, okay? We can't help that. But I really wanted to kind of do these more in sort of guidance for the week. So we're going to pull one card. We're going to use two decks. We're using the Ciro Marchetti's Tarot of Dreams. And we're also, Scorpio, going to use the Druidcraft Tarot deck as well. We're going to try and keep this, cut this at about 15 minutes, all right? So we're going to have a look at what is the focus, what does in one card, what is it that Scorpio needs to focus on for the week? Okay, the Page of Wands is what you need to focus on for the week. So we're going to put that at the top of the reading. So Page of Wands is all about going out there and making your mark on the world. So this guy here, this little guy here, he's all about the fun. He's all about exploring stuff. He's all about looking for new things. He's all about exploring a new creative journey. This could be looking for a new job, for example, with the Page of Wands energy. It could be about exploring maybe something creative, something educational with the Page of Wands. This could be something to do with a child as well. Pages are notoriously children. But also, you know, pages are all about kind of things that are small. So when you get the pages, for example, Page of Cups can be small love or feelings that are small, emotions that are small that need to kind of be, be explored and be expanded on. Things like Page of Swords is small talks. Page of Pentacles is a small amount of money. Pages are something that's small. So this is all about small exploration or maybe doing things in a small way. So if you're, the ones are all about kind of motivation. They're about action. They're about fire, passion, determination, ambition, movement. But I often find with the Page of Wands, how I explain this little guy as well, it's about doing things in a small way. So doing things step by step and building things up. Okay, with the page, because the pages, what I've noticed is they're small as well. So we could look at the wands because wands are about motivation, ambition, and movement. This is all about small movement. So doing things step by step, bit by bit, not rushing into things. But nevertheless, the focus for the month, not for the month, sorry, I'm so used to doing the monthlies. I am still doing the monthlies, but I like to kind of keep my hand in and do the weeklies as well. This week is all about exploring new territories as well, and not being afraid to go out there and do that, because the Page of Wands isn't afraid to go out there. He's kind of really rared up to do things. He's really interested. He's really kind of curious. He's very curious about what's around the corner. He's not afraid. This guy is definitely not afraid. So I think for the week, guys, you need to kind of go out there this week and not be afraid to explore more different territories. If you're not happy in your job with the Page of Wands energy, go out and look for something else this week. This week with the Page of Wands, it's telling you just to go for it. Go for it like a child would, because that's the Page of Wands for you. He's cheeky, he's, curious, he's ambitious, he's, inquisitive, he's all of those things. So you really need to allow yourself to kind of indulge in being that little bit inquisitive this week and going out there and exploring other things, and don't be afraid to do that. Now we're going to use the Druidcraft Tarot deck, and we're going to have a look at the past of this situation, what's been going on in the past concerning you, because this week, the focus really is about going out there and exploring new things, and it's saying don't be afraid to do that. It's about getting creative. If with the Page of Wands you want to go out there and explore maybe a new hobby with the Page of Wands, you can do that. If you want to explore a new job with the Page of Wands, you can do that. If you want to go out there and you want to explore maybe something to do with education, going back to college, taking up a course, you can do that with the Page of Wands energy. It's about being proactive with them. So we're going to have 3 cards look at your past of the situation, 3 cards maybe looking at what you're doing in the present and what you need to be focusing on this week around that Page of Wands. So we did say that it was all about going out there and exploring, all right, not being afraid to do that. Whatever it is that you want to do, you can do with the Page of Wands. In the past of the situation, what I'm seeing, guys, is I'm going to pick 3 cards. There's been real changing cycles. Oh, you've got 3 tens. Oh, my God. 3 tens. 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Swords. But you've got the 10 of Cups in the reverse. 3 tens. Tens mean changes. This is inevitable. So in the past, there has been something inevitable. There's been a close down. There's been a change here, a changing of a cycle here. Something has come to a full completion here with these tens. You've got 3 of them, but 1 is in the reverse. And I think that really around these changes, because you've got the 10 of coins here. 10 of coins is all about material stuff. So material stuff is your home with the 10 of coins, for example. It's your money, it's your job. 10 of Swords is all about, you know, coming to the painful ending of a situation here. So this is all about something being fulfilled here and coming to the ending of its cycle, I think, with the 10 of Swords. No matter how painful this has been, perhaps. But I feel with the 10 of Cups in the reverse, 10s, when they're reversed, mean a lack of completion. Some of you guys have found it really difficult to complete a stage with these cards, Scorpio. You found it really, really difficult to kind of say goodbye. Because you've got a 10 of Pentacles here, you've got a 10 of Swords, 2 10s, 3 10s. It's the ending of a cycle, all right? Sorry if the screen is slightly shuffling away. It's the ending of a cycle with these cards, but the 10 of Cups in the reverse says there's a, you know, there's lack of completion here. You guys aren't completing the cycle. There's two 10s here, ending of cycle, but one of these 10s is reversed, which tells me that you guys, and it's the 10 of Cups reversed. 10 of Cups in the upright is all about completion as well. Yes, it is about emotional contentment and fulfillment, all right? You might leave a place and feel, yeah, my time is done here and I'm happy to move on. But in the reverse, this is kind of, the cycle isn't complete. Somebody's not happy to let go. And I think that in the past, some of you guys haven't been happy to let go. You know, whether this is ending a cycle in terms of a job, whether this is leaving a home, whether this is leaving a relationship. I think with the 10 of Cups in the reverse, there hasn't been an ending of a cycle here. You found it very, very difficult to let go of something here for some of you Scorpios in the past. Now, right now, because there is an ending of a cycle here and you've found it so difficult to let go of this, some of you guys don't want to let go. You're feeling a lack of, 10 of Cups reverse means a lack of fulfillment. So some of you guys aren't ready. You're not feeling right. You're not feeling happy enough to let go of whatever this cycle is for some of you guys. And right now, you guys are kind of, you know, it's amazing. 5 of Cups in the reverse. So I do feel that right now some of you guys are accepting it though. I think it's taken time, Scorpio. But I feel that you guys have accepted with that 5 of Cups in the reverse that you have to let go, okay? You know, you've got the 5 of Cups in the reverse, and that means when you get the 5 of Cups reverse, it means healing and acceptance. In the upright, this person doesn't accept that something is gone, it's over, it's finished. They're consistently looking to the past. But this person, you know, in the reverse says, okay, I accept, and you're accepting something about the past. You see, the 6 of Cups lady here is looking to the 2 of Swords, and she's accepting that in the past there has been blockages, or you've been blocking out something in your past. 2 of Swords means to block things out, also means being faced with a decision, but it can also mean that you're emotionally blocked. So I feel that you guys have accepted right now, in the present, as we speak right now, you're accepting, yes, in the past I don't want to let go. I know that something needs to come to its end, but I really don't want to accept that. I don't want to give this thing up. 10 of Cups in the reverse. I don't want to complete the cycle. I'm not happy to do that 10 of Cups in the reverse. But right now you guys are accepting, well, you know what? What I'm looking at is that, and you can very well see that in the past, because this is the past card, but she's looking towards this card here. You're very much accepting right now, Scorpio, that what you're looking at is somebody who's been emotionally blocking their own path. So some of you guys recognise, and you're recognising right now, that you have been blocking your path. And this is why the focus needs to be on the Page of Wands for the week, Scorpio. Okay? So it's going out there, it's making your mark. It's not being afraid to go out there and kind of explore new territories, because you guys have been very much afraid to do that. You've been blocking your path, and you accept that. 5 of Cups in the reverse is acceptance. You're accepting that in the past, you've been blocking your path, because the 2 of Swords is about emotional blockages. So you've been putting those blockages up there, which is why you haven't been able to release this thing from the past. Now, going forward this week, the universe is asking you, Scorpio, this week, that you need to 9 of Wands energy. Can you see? It's funny on this particular 9 of Wands, because he's protecting his territory, but he's ready to launch these arrows. Can you see? Often when I do tarot, remember guys, I don't just read the meaning of the card. This bloody screen just shuffles and shuffles and shuffles when I'm, you know, I'm sorry if it's shuffling when I'm talking to you, but it just keeps doing it when I put my hand on the desk. I think this week that you need to accept, guys, you know, you're nearing completion now, okay? Now is the time. 9s mean that you're nearing a time of completion. One more step and you'll be ready with the Nine of Wands. So if you look at it here, it looks like he's ready to launch those arrows. And actually, he's ready to launch the 8. So if you look here, it's the 9 of Wands. He's holding on to 1-1, but this is actually the 8 of Wands. So get ready to launch. You've got to get ready to go out there and launch. Whether this is sending your resume across to new jobs, whether this is, you know, contacting people with that 9 of Wands, you've got to get ready to launch with that 9 of Wands energy showing there. Perhaps this is all about you guys contacting someone, contacting a King of Cups. Somebody who's helpful, somebody who's understanding, somebody who understands you, somebody who's going to be able to support you with that King of Cups energy showing here. Yeah, and you've got the 8 of Pentacles energy showing here. 8 of Pentacles is all about work, all right, and creativity as well. So you've got to get ready to start launching. Now, this is also yourself, because King of Cups can be Scorpio energy as well, remember. So get ready to launch yourself, okay? Get ready to launch your creative ideas, for example, okay? Perhaps some of you guys need to start working on this creativity, because the King of Cups is all about our creativity as well. Cups represent creativity. So perhaps you guys need to get ready to start launching, working on those creative ideas, or start sending messages. Maybe there's somebody here within a working environment that can help or support you, somebody who can support you in the work that you're doing, for example, with the 8 of Coins. 8 of Coins is about creativity, but it's also about the work that we do, all right? So maybe you need to start putting yourself out there, start launching all of these new messages, start launching all of these new ideas with the 8 of Wands energy, start contacting people, a King of Cups, for example, who can help and support you in the work that you're doing, all right? But you need to go and do it now this week, Scorpio. This is a week for really focusing on, you know, the things that you've been putting off. You know, this is a week where you really need to focus on, because I think that you guys have been putting things off for a while. If this resonates with you, you might have been putting off a few things for a while, Scorpio. And this is a week where, you know, it's spring. We're very much nearly in the springtime. It's March, you know. And some of you guys have really been putting off doing certain things. Let's quickly do this reading again. The focus for the week, guys, needs to be on the Page of Wands. Go out there, make your mark, explore new territory, explore new work if you need to. You know, explore new ideas, get in contact with people. Remember, the Page of Wands is a talkative card, so he likes to talk, he likes to communicate. You know, he's the type of person in the workplace that will be on every floor talking to all the people, you know, talking to various departments. So this is all about you guys connecting with different people and different things, and not being afraid or shy to do that. Let your curiosity and your inquisitiveness guide you this week with the Page of Wands energy. Send those resumes, you know, if you need to. Contact, talk to people. Don't be afraid to ask questions, Page of Wands energy, because in the past, you know, this is all about changes. 2 tens here are talking about there is a period of completion that's been at hand in the past. All right, but some of you guys haven't fulfilled this with the 10 of Cups in the reverse. You're not being happy to do it. You're not being happy to close the door on a particular place in your life, Scorpio. However, I do feel that right now you guys are accepting 5 of Cups energy in the reverse that you have in the past been blocked. You've been blocking yourself. You've been kind of blocking yourself from moving forward, because this is all about blocking yourself, the 2 of Swords. You're putting up emotional blocks. So some of you guys have been getting in your own way, and I feel that you're accepting that this week. Or, sorry, right now. I think that you're accepting right now that you have been putting those emotional blockages in the way. You've been making excuses for not embracing change, Scorpio. This week, the focus for you guys needs to be on launching. Okay, can you see how he's launching? He's ready to launch the 8 Wands. Even though it's the 9 of Wands, you're nearing completion of a cycle now. It's time. You're right now, you're in the right time, in the right place to do it. Before, perhaps you didn't feel it was the right time to do stuff, but this week it is the right time to do stuff, Scorpio, okay? So you've got to start launching those you know, those arrows. You've got to start contacting people, messaging people. You know, you've got to start being proactive, because this guy is being proactive, showing here, okay? Maybe some of you guys are actually contacting a King of Cups. Somebody who can support you in your work, for example. Somebody who can give advice in terms of work. Maybe this is all about you guys launching yourself with the King of Cups energy here. Being proactive, King of Cups energy. Being creative, so working on something creative, for example. Because King of Cups is all about our creativity as well, and this is work. This is a week for being proactive, Scorpio. The very thing that you were trying to put off in the past, it might be a good idea this week where you focus on kind of bringing it back to life, if that makes any sense to you guys. We're going to quickly get the advice for the week, further advice for the week from the tea leaf fortune cards, which I'm going to get out here. Let's have a look for you guys. Just going to get my bag. Really, I should have this all set up, to be perfectly honest with you. Let's just put the... We're just going to deal with the red... let's get these off the top here. And we're just going to ask for 3 cards for what, Scorpio? And you know, it might be a bit of a scary time, but I think that in a way, Scorpio, it's a really good reading. Because what I think is happening here is that even though you guys might... Some of you guys might be scared to launch and do things anew because you've been putting off doing it in the past, you weren't ready to do it. I think that this week is really the ultimate breakthrough. I think this is the week where it's really important that you actually make those moves, okay? So Universe Spirit, what is the advice that you have for Scorpio in 3 cards? What advice do you have for Scorpio in 3 cards for the week commencing 11th of March to the 17th of March in 3 cards? So let's have a look. Okay, Stork, news of a birth or a new business opportunity is on the horizon for some of you guys this week. What's the next card showing up here? Frying pan, trouble, accusations, it's saying. Okay. And the final card shows up as Cain, pay attention to your health, all right? So this week, you might encounter some trouble and accusations. And this is a week really for looking at your health as well, Scorpio. All right, so it might be that you need to make some dietary changes, for example. If you're eating too much of the wrong thing, this is a good week. This is a week, it keeps saying for some guys in the readings, you know, this is the spring clean week. So it is a week for spring cleaning. It really, really is, Scorpio, because for some of you guys, you have been putting off certain things. All right, and this week is the week where you need to kind of explore those new territories that you've been reluctant to do in the past. All right, because I think that because you're accepting that in the past you have been blocking yourself emotionally, this is definitely a week for saying, okay, I've been blocking myself emotionally in the past, I haven't made those changes, but this week it's saying it's a week that you really need to be doing that. And this is a week also for saying, well, yeah, there might be some trouble and accusations, you know, that you'll have to deal with. Maybe you've been dealing with this before. Maybe something like this might come up for some of you guys this week, potentially. But it is a week really that's important for looking at your health. And also, there could be a birth or a new opportunity, business opportunity on the horizon. So it's a mixed bag this week for Scorpio, okay? And you really need to be taking, especially I think that you need to be taking account of kind of the things that you've been putting off before, really putting them into action this week. It's a good week for clearing a lot of stuff out. All right, that is your week ahead reading, the 11th of March to the 17th of March 2019. If you'd like to order a reading with me, you can just click on the tab above. It's got a little eye icon and it goes straight through to my website. I'd like to say thanks ever so much for joining me, guys. Have a great week and I'll see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.